Hi Drewbies, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Drew. And today we are going to be getting into the nitty gritty of what happened, like what's the truth, what happened with 82 grand. Before I get into anything, I really want to offer my condolences to the family. Just because since I work in death care, I know that losing someone around the holiday season is probably one of the hardest things any family can go through. And despite whatever's going on with us, I never want to take away from the magnitude grief can have on someone. So I really want to offer my condolences to the family. So besides that, I know you all are probably wondering, girl, why did it take you so long to say something? What's going on? What's tea? You literally came off of the internet. What's going on? So I really couldn't speak on the matter. This is just because when there's a fire going on, when there's a lot of stuff happening, it's best to stay quiet and watch it play out. When there's, allegations going around talking about, lawyer this, lawyer that, I'm coming for you type energy, like I'm going to try and send you to like jail. Yeah, that's not the time I'm going to be going back and forth on social media. I'm sorry, that's just not who I am, and that's not what happened. So instead of doing that, I kind of just lawyered up, and my lawyer told me, okay, Drew, we're going to wait and see what the move is before you say anything. Just gather your information and stay put. And now that it's been a good solid month and no charges have been pressed against me, nothing else has happened towards me about this situation other than him just trying to ruin my reputation on social media. There's been no real action taken. My lawyer has allowed me to, come out now and say my piece. I also wanted to really leave this in 2023. Like, I really don't want this to carry on, especially since he's not pressing charges or doing anything. It feels like a big gimmick to me, but I'm going to try my best to put it to bed today for you guys. All right, so how did I get involved in this? Child, all right, let me start at the beginning. So I am in a relationship with Kareka. All right, boom. So since I'm in the relationship with him, I am seeing pieces of his everyday life, right? And this client, Shaq and Heather, were one of the closest people to him. Like, I would always hear him talking about them. Like, they would literally wake him up in the morning at 6 a.m. saying, let's go team, we're going to make money this week, we're going to do this, going to do that. And he would always feel so motivated to work for them, do whatever he did for them for the ads. And it's like their client business relationship turned into a friendship, because then now they're calling early in the morning talking about life and God and goals and aspirations and all these things together. He's having one-on-one conversations with Heather about her children, her goals, her life, his life, their dreams, how they're going to try to be better in the next year as a company, as friends, whatever the case is. To the point where they're going on trips. Kareka went out to New York and saw them there. They came down here to Universal, and they are close friends. It's so crazy when you think about, honestly, the only people that can hurt you like this are the closest people to you. Like, that is one of the main lessons I've taken away from this, for real. So I said all that to say that they're very close, and to the point where they were even inviting me to come with them on these different trips here or there. They'd come down to Florida and they're like, oh, are you gonna come and bring Drew and whatever? Like, we knew of each other in passing. Like, I would know the name. He obviously knew mine. And we just knew of each other because of Kareka. That was the medium. I have never spoken to Shaq one-on-one, never. I've never spoken to Heather one-on-one, never. We just know of each other. I've never been on any trips with them. I've never met them. I couldn't even tell you, I couldn't tell you anything about them. I know nothing. It's crazy. All I know is that they are close friends to Kareka, so close that I've heard of them, and that they had a really good relationship because they were literally talking almost every day. Every day. And I'm also going to say the first and only time Shaq has ever messaged me was when he was asking me for money. Just to put things in perspective. That's the first and only message he sent me, was a very aggressive one in my Instagram DM. He doesn't even have my number like that. And it's like, That's how he approached me. Like, it was crazy. So I'm saying all that to say that, like, it's very strange how all of this just unpacked. All right, so boom, back to the story. So to my knowledge anyway, and everything I'm saying right now is to my knowledge, like, to the best of what I know, this is what happened. This is all I know. This is to my knowledge how everything went down. Fine. Just putting out a disclaimer. Okay. So boom, I know that Kareka has a payment processor, something like that, for his clients. Fine. Something happened with the payment processor. So Shaq, Heather, and Kareka talked and said, okay, we're going to send you some money to your PayPal. Fine. They send the money to his PayPal. Y'all have already seen the screenshots of that. Y'all know the money went to his PayPal. Fine. So then something happened with his PayPal where he cannot accept so much cash. Okay. So then they discussed and said, okay, can we send it to Drew and then Drew can send it to you, and then whatever the case is, and we get it handled that way to do the ads now. So now, you know, my boyfriend gonna come to me and be like, hey, can I just use your PayPal? And I'm like, I didn't think anything of it. He told me it was Shaq, told me it was Heather. He said, hey, there's gonna send you some cash, whatever, for their ads, and I just need you to send to me. And I'm just like, okay, like, it's Shaq and Heather. Why would I not? So that's probably where I definitely fell down. That was the point for me to say, you know what, girl, what are you doing? Who's sending you this? What's happening? Where is the contract? Where is this? Where is that? But in the moment, I promise you, it did not even cross my mind. Moving forward, definitely, I'll never, like, no. But, like, major learning lesson, honestly. So let me just say this to say this as well. I'm not a part of his company in any way, shape, or form. I am not a co-owner, any type of owner, nothing. My name is not a part of this at all. I honestly don't even know the ins and out of how, like, Facebook ad marketing works. I know nothing about the sort. Not one thing. I've never done it in my life. I've never sat down, tried to learn it. Nothing. Like, it's really crazy to say, and it's wild, but I really was just a conduit, and that's really what happened. So what's funny to me, and I'm really not going to try and make like a joke out of this or make this lighthearted, because this is a very serious video. But what's funny to me is going on social media saying that I hacked your account. I'm going to show you all some screenshots right now. This is a screenshot right here where Heather is speaking to Kareka, giving him the 2-factor authentication for PayPal with a code. There's another screenshot over here where she thumbs up and liked the 13,000 going to my account. This is oh wait, hold on. Gotta see where I'm at, because I got points here. I got points. Okay. This is another screenshot here where, you know, she's telling Kareka, like, okay, go into the account. Like, this is another screenshot here. Okay. Enough communication to know that Heather and Shaq are co-owners on the company. So if Shaq didn't know, that's a different story. I don't know what happened in their house. But the other co-owner knew and was giving authentication, like saying, go for it, move forward, send the money. So I don't understand how I hacked. I was not part of any of those conversations. They never talked to me about money. I've never spoken to them. I did not receive any of those text messages to go into PayPal to move money. Like, girl literally told Kareka to go into the account. So how did I become a hacker? I don't know. And then you're going to go to PayPal and start disputing all of the payments. So who is scamming who here? Like, I did this out of the kindness of my heart because you were a real friend to him, and you're trying to scam me. You're trying to make me pay back your money. So here's one screenshot from PayPal where they said that, you know, they're not going to bill me for that dispute and that PayPal will handle it with them. But it's just going to show you guys that, like, there's really two sides to every story. And I used to be one of those people that would be on social media and see, you know, like a little scandal and be like, oh, that's sad, like whatever, and scroll past. I never was the type to get invested. But I think throughout this experience, it showed me that people really get invested knowing one side. Like, a lot of people were eating me up, like, for real. Like, on my little other account, y'all was eating me up. TikTok, eating me up. I just want to say, you know, before you judge, maybe get some more information. But and you all can just take that with you throughout life, you know. But the situation definitely taught me to do that in my everyday life. So this is the end of the video, and I hope I cleared up a lot of the questions. Again, because of my lawyer, I cannot speak about it kind of more than I have in this video, but if you guys have other questions or whatever, I can try to answer below. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and for watching. Bye.